What is going on, everybody? How are we doing up in here today on this lovely, jubbly day? How are we doing? Are you excited for today's super awesome taco stream? Question mark. Very fun times are ahead of us, my friends. Very fun times. How are we doing all today in the chat? Hello, Celebi. How are we doing today? Brain go burr already. Goodness me. Let's turn this down a little bit. Nope, we're actually fine on volume. There we go. Let me just get everything situated for everyone, just to make sure we are starting off juicy. How are we all doing today? We are here doing our Pokemon Ice type tier list. Very pog plays. And yeah, we're gonna be having a good time. Yeah. Only you? Well, I mean, you know what? That's fair. That's fair, you know? But, like, I'm still gonna talk like there's more people here, just, you know, because I can. And you know what? That's fine by me, you know? It doesn't really matter if there's, you know, just one person here. It matters that we have, you know, a stream. You know, we're having a stream. We're having a good time. It doesn't matter how many people are here, as long as the people here are having a good time. And that's, you know, that's all I can ask for. You know? There is no obligation to ever come out to these streams. But if you are here, I do appreciate you being here. And if you're excited for today's tier list video, do be sure to hit smackaroo, freaking beat the crap out of that subscribe button. Or, you know, gently pet the Bronzong notification bell. Very appreciated, you know, all that good stuff. And yeah. Let's get right into business here. We have ice types. You see these ice types over here? These wonderful little cold boys and girls. Look at these beautiful bastards. Without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so we're going to start. Well, we're going to go all the way from here down to here. Hang on. Is my thing not capturing? No. Wait, hang on. There it is. Hello, Mr. Mouse. How are you doing today? There we go. Alright, let's get into this. To start off, we have Alolan Sandshrew. I do like Alolan Sandshrew, don't get me wrong. I like his little, you see that little frickin', he's got a little shell type thing on his head, you know, it looks like he's got, an igloo for a head. So I'm gonna put him, you know, we'll start off in the middle of the road here. We're gonna put Alolan Sandshrew in, alright, you know, it's certainly not the best Pokemon in the world, but it's kind of cute, you know? But, you know, obviously, you know, when we're tiering things like this, you know, we got to make sure we're tiering them in all aspects, you know, because we're not just looking at cuteness, we're looking at, you know, Taco's favoritism. That's literally what the stream is, it's just favoritism. But anyway, so yeah, Alolan Sandshrew, he's pretty high, he's pretty alright. Hey! Clapping, I love clapping. Alolan Sandslash. Now, I actually really like Alolan Sandslash. I'm going to actually put it up in the noise tier. Do you see those frickin' spikes? Beautiful. I also really like him in D-Max raids. Unfortunately, he doesn't get a frickin' Steel type move, but that's besides the point. You know? He is pretty cool. Ice Steel is not something you see every day. To my knowledge, anyway. Let me know. Oh, wait. We can just look. We have a giant list right here. Do we have any? Are there any other Ice Steel types? Let's check. Let's check. It is not looking like it. No, it is the only Ice Steel type on this list. So therefore, it is the only one in existence. Ice Steel is a really cool typing. It's very unique, as we have just determined based on our little infograph here. Is it an infograph? Probably not. All right. Moving steadily along here, we have Alolan Vulpix. Ooh. I do love me a good Alolan Vulpix. I think it's so adorable. It's just so cute. Look at this beautiful bugger. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's so adorable. The floof. The floof. You gotta love the floof. You can't not love the floof. Absolutely amazing. But, yeah. I think, not only that, though. I actually did end up watching the Sun and Moon anime. And, you know, Alolan Vulpix was pretty cool. You know? I liked, it was pretty cool. I also like the wow that it makes when it appears. Anywho, Alolan Ninetales. this thing goes straight to Yas tier. You know why? Because it's freaking beautiful. It's beautiful, it's powerful, it's got everything you need. Look at the beautiful Aurora Veil on its freaking body. Like, it is a freaking amazing mod. Alolan Ninetales is one of the finest ice types out there. Personally, it is very, well, it's very pretty. It's pretty, strong, you love it. Basically, like, you can't ask for a better Pokemon. Like, the design plus the power is ideal, you know? You gotta make sure, while balancing out that power, you know, you gotta balance out that, you know, I guess in this case, beauty, in which case, you know, it's freaking amazing. Moving along, as the All-American Rejects once said, we have the Gong. Oh, that reminds me, quick tangent. I rewatched the Mewtwo Strike Backs movie recently, again, and freaking, spoiler alert for anybody who, freaking hasn't seen it, but it's been out for 21 years now, I think. So, you know, I guess be advised. So if you don't want to hear it, mute. I'm gonna swish my taco if you, when, I finish, talking about this. But basically, 3, 2, 1, spoiler time. Basically what it is at the end when all the Pokemon start playing, you know, they start crying and stuff. There's this one, like, they're all tearing up, and then Dugong just, like, ruins the perfect scene by screaming, Gong! And it was absolutely hilarious. I love this Pokemon now. Anyway, let me just move my taco around so you guys can clearly see that, you know, the spoiler time is over. Anyway, with that being said, Gong is pretty nice. Probably right there. Like, it's better than, like, you know, it's a good ice type. It's a water ice, you know. Water ice isn't a new thing, like, whatsoever. I mean, to be fair, it is one of the first water ice, so I guess I can't really use that card. But, like, at the same time, you know, it's a good mon overall. What I meant to say was it's not a unique typing anymore. So, like, you know, also, it's just really cute. It's just really cute. Cloister. Yas. That was not me saying the tier. That was me just saying yas because it was funny. Cloister can probably go. It's alright. It's alright. You know, Cloister's got that skill link ability, which is really cool. Its design looks cool, especially there's this one episode in the original anime. I think it was the Biker Gang episode where Cloister made an appearance. That was a really cool Cloister. Let me tell you something. The anime definitely knows how. Well, I guess it doesn't really know how all the time, but it really knows how to show off the good old-fashioned Pokemans. You know? Yeah. I don't really have many quirks about Cloister, just besides the fact it looks like a freaking beep. What was that? I didn't say anything. But yeah, it looks its design is pretty cool overall. I don't really have any really negative things to say about it, nor do I really have, like, it's that's why it's an alright, you know? It's middle of the road. What is this Pokemon? Is this supposed to be Mr. Mime? This is Mr. Mime after he goes to the Alps for 300 days. So we're going to put this in, you know what, we'll put it in meh for now. Because, you know, I don't, like, obviously, you know, it's still weird and creepy like Mr. Mime. But, like, you know, it has some, not, you know what, no. Nope, I just proved myself right. It is, it's a no. That is a big fat nope from me, chat. It's a big fat nope from me. Same can be said for Jinx. They're just both really creepy Pokemon. As well as, like, they're just, you know? They just look I don't know what means, but that's besides the point. Like, so anyway, you got your Mr. Mime, you got your Jinx, you know, they're like, to be fair, did you expect anything less? Like, they just look so creepy and weird. Like, look at the freaking smile on Mr. Mime. That is waiting to freaking walk you into an alleyway and punch you upside the head. and then take you to a freaking like a trash heap or something and throw you in a trash bag. And then he's gonna make an invisible barrier around you that turns you invisible and no one can ever see you again. Anywho. Lapras. Okay, this is another Yas tier, easily. Like, I'd probably put it above Alolan Ninetales if I'm being honest. Like, this Pokemon is so freaking cool. First of all, Orange Island's anime. Or I guess arc would be the more appropriate term. Like, can you name me a more iconic Pokemon than that is synonymous with, like, the Orange Island's arc? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. And if you can, well... Right? Exactly. So anyway, but yeah, like, it's basically the Loch Ness Monster, but as a freaking Pokemon, and I love it. Like, its design is almost completely flawless. I cannot think of anything off the top of my head that is wrong with this Pokemon. Like, it's got the awesome smile. It's got the smirk of power, you know? You know the smirk of power? When somebody looks at you and they say, and you like, oh, damn, that's power. You know, like, that is basically what Lapras... Like, look at this. He doesn't even... He has the audacity to not even look at you straight. He has the audacity to look... He's like, looks at you from behind, because he can't even be bothered to turn around and look at you. What a goated Pokemon. That's why it's in Yas tier. Moving right along, we have Articuno. Articuno's pretty pog, I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably put it in like top of noise. You know, like, it's obviously the second best bird, barring only Zapdos. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many flying types when we get the flying types, jeez. I just realized that. But yeah, Articuno, you know, it's got the ice flying type, you know, it's pretty cool. I like its design. I like the front of his, what is that, like a mane type? Oh, I guess it's not really a mane if it's in the front. What would you call that? Like a scruff? I suppose that would be what it's called. Would it be called the scruff? I think it's called the scruff. Oh, that was loud. Apologies for that. I like its like I said before, I like its design. You know, I like its flying animation, especially in Pokemon 2000. Great movie. Check it out. Hashtag not sponsored. But yeah, overall, it's pretty cool. Now, moving into the next generation here, we have Sneasel, which I do love me a good Sneasel. Sneasel is amazing by no stretch of the imagination. Like, obviously it gets better with Weavile, but like, for the moment, like, it's a really solid mon. It's got a great design. I loved it in the Lucarium. Oh wait, no. Those were Weaviles in the Lucarium movie, weren't they? Yeah, they were. What do you see as Sneasel in the anime? I haven't watched the old anime in ages. I think the last one I watched was Gen 4, barring the newest generation anyway. But yeah, I just really like Sneasel's overall design, you know. It's very powerful. It can do work even with Eviolite, which is crazy. Obviously, this isn't a competitive tier list, but I've been talking to a lot of people about competitive recently, so, you know, it's on the mind. So, yeah, might as well, right? Anywho, Swinub. Swinub's alright. Swinub's pretty cool. Very cute. Actually, I'd probably put it in noise. It's pretty nice. You know, it's very cute. And, you know, that's really all I have to say. I'm just really impartial to Swinub. You know, like I said, it's really cool. The Gen 4 anime definitely did it justice because it just eats everything. I love it. I love this Pokemon. Unfortunately, if I'm being totally honest, Piloswine is a little bit of a step down. Not too much of a step down, but like a step down enough to warrant like a somewhat of a tier list change. Or actually, no, I could still put in noise, but like, Swinub I think is just a little bit better, just in general. But overall, I think that both mons are pretty cool. We'll get to Mamoswine later though, who is you know, he's a bit better, in my personal opinion. Delibird, he's meh. Like, don't get me wrong, Delibird, very cool concept and very cool gimmick. I just think it was, you know, like, his design is amazing as well. Actually, you know what? I just proved myself. I'm gonna put him in top right. Like, literally, as I'm talking about this, I'm like, damn, that's a pretty cool mon, actually. Between the gimmick, the design, and the, like, the whole, like, theme of Delibird overall, I think it was very well executed. Obviously, present is a bit of a letdown. It doesn't really do much other than that. Besides, I guess, does it get Drill Peck? I didn't even know if it gets Drill Peck. But, like, overall, I think it's a very cool mon. I think it's pretty solid. Smoochum. Get in the bin. Moving on. Smoochum isn't that bad. I'd still think it probably goes in the rubbish tier. But, like, no. To be fair, I'm trying to look at these objectively, but at the same time, you can't really think of Smoochum and not think of Jinx as well. Me, throw Swinub, oof? What do you mean? How could you throw the Swinub? The little cutie boy. He's so adorable. Look at him, look at him. But yeah, Smoochum, like, there's nothing really to say, it's just, I just don't like it. There's no rhyme or reason at this, well, besides the fact it obviously is part of the Jinx evolution line. But, like, its hair just creeps me out. It's, like, its whole gimmick is kissing, and those lips. Please don't kiss me. For the love of God. It's, like, Smoochum's kisses are, like, one of those kisses that you get from, like, if you're, like, graduating high school, and, like, your grandmother walks on top of the stage, and they just start freaking bringing, like, big kiss. Like, on your cheek while everyone's just staring at you. Like, that's it. That's one of the, it's like, it's that creepy. Like, jeez. No hate to any grandmothers who actually did that, though. Grandmothers are pog. Cast form. Do I really need to say anything about this? Like, goodness me. Like, the ice type looks cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks pretty nifty. It looks pretty nifty. However, it's cast form. Do I really need to say anything else about cast form? Oh. We should be back? Hello, we should be back now. Testing, 1 2 1 2 taco. How we doing? How we doing, my friends? Okay, yep, we are definitely back now. Anyway, who was I talking about? Ah, yes, cast form. It's rubbish. Continuing on. Whoops. Snorunt. Or I guess Snorunt. I always pronounce it Snorunt for some reason. Let me know. Do you guys pronounce it Snorunt or Snorunt? Cause honestly, I usually accidentally. Hello. Hello, we should be back now. Hello, is this working? Oh, testing, 1 2 1 2 taco. How are we doing today? We are back once again. Apologies for whatever the heck is going on here. It's certainly not any thing on my end. It looks like it's just Streamlabs connecting to YouTube in general, which I apologize about. But like, we should be goody gumdrops here. I don't know why that typed in twice. Did anybody see that? I think, yeah. That's been happening a lot on YouTube recently. Here, let me take that out. Okay. Now, can we finally talk about Snorunt, please? Like, YouTube? Don't do this to me. Anyway. Steadily along, we have Snorunt, who is pretty pog. I'm gonna put it an I. Overall, its design is pretty cool. I like how it shivers in the newest generations. It's got the little coat. It's bundled up for nice long winter. You know, all that good stuff. I just think it's a very cool mon overall. Nothing too crazy about it. It's just that it's super cool, super cute, and I love it. Glalie. This Pokemon goes in the Yas tier. Probably right there. It's probably not as good as Lapras, but like, I think Glalie is just a really cool. Like, it's a floating head that freaking murders. I mean, it doesn't murder, but you get the idea. Like, the big teeth, I love. Like, the spikes coming out, like, as its ears, also cool. I've used it a couple times in Nuzlocke before, and I just think it's super, like, it's super strong. I don't recall if it's super fast or not, but, like, overall, I just really love it. Also, fun fact, I usually name my Glalies Brackalash. Brackalash is a very cool name, yeah. But anyway, Spheal. I do love me the Whale Rain line. The Whale Rain line is very cool. I think I'll put Spheal in the alright tier. I think it's pretty pog, you know. Nothing too crazy about it. It's just a roly-poly little silly boy. You know, you love to see it. Everything about it just screams cute. And it can also be very strong, depending on, like, its move. Well, I guess you already know its moveset, like Aurora Beam, Water Gun, etc. But, like, it's a really solid mon, I think. Celio, same gist. I really have no quirks with it. But, like, overall, I think I can basically say the exact same things about Celio that I can say Spheal. The design is a bit better, though, in my opinion, just because, well, first of all, it's bigger and it also looks more like a sea lion. So, like, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And we're just gonna jump to Whale Rain up to Amazing. Is it Yas tier? Is it Yas tier, chat? Let me know. Would you? Let me know. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna put it in Yas tier. I think it goes right there. It's a very bulky mon. You know, it's designed like almost flawless design. I love the mane. That's a mane. That is a mane. Unlike Articuno's Scruff, that is a mane. The big tusk, you know, it's basically a super cool walrus Pokemon. And, you know, I very much appreciate that design aspect. And, like, obviously, you know, you can say what you will about Pokemon being based off of, like, animals and stuff like that. And, like, refrigerators or something. We'll get to that in a moment. But overall, I think Whale Rain's just really solid. Let me change this real quick, because this should not be like that. Okay. That way, that'll be a little bit less strenuous on the PC, if you know what I mean. But, let's see here. Regice. It's not rubbish. I don't think it's meh. I think it might be like... Is it meh? Is it meh? Well, it's a legendary Pokemon, but I can't say just because it's a legendary Pokemon that it doesn't go in meh. You know what? We're gonna put it in meh. Like, obviously, Regice is cool and all. Its shiny is rubbish. Like, if there's were a shiny Ice-type Pokemon tier list, shiny Regice, bottom of the list, easy. But, like, overall, I just think it's a block of ice. Like, Regirock and Registeel have some redeeming qualities because, like, you know, they're pretty, like, their shinies are pretty cool. Not only that, but, like, I just think Regice works the worst of the three, and I guess by extension 5 now. But, like, I can't help but compare Regice to the other 4, and just think Regice falls a little flat. No pun intended. And yeah, between its legs, like, its legs are wicked creepy once you start looking at them. Like, do you see those things? Like, they're just spikes of ice, which granted makes sense, but still, it's kinda, I don't think yeah, you get the idea. Snover and Abomasnow. Snover, pretty solid. I think I'll put it in I. Obviously, this isn't exactly ordered, like, maximally, but, like, you know, the top few will probably be ordered. But, like, other than that, though, like, I guess, basically the alright tier is just where I'm going to put things that, you know, I'm pretty indifferent about. So, like, Snover, I think is cool. Came out in Gen 4. You know, amazing. Like, it looks really cute. It's very cool. I like the top hat vibes going on with a tree. It's a grass and ice type. Very unique typing, might I add. And overall, I just think it's really, it's alright. You know, it's not like crazy or anything. But once you get to Abomasnow, I think it goes to easily top noise. Maybe even bottom amazing. But for the moment, we'll keep it in top noise. You know, it's a freaking giant, I think Banshee is the word. Wait, no, Banshee is a ghost. What is, like, it's a big-ass tree that's made of ice. PG-13, by the way, if you're wondering why I said that. Well, ass. Lol. But anywho, but yeah, Abomasnow it just takes Snover's design and makes it terrifying. Like, it's basically a giant frost titan with grass properties. Like, you know, it's really, really cool. Overall, I'd say. Weavile. Absolutely goated mon. No one can tell me otherwise. IKEA is goated. You know? Like, you can't tell me that Weavile is not an absolutely amazing Pokemon. Like, Weavile is probably, like, hands down, my favorite ice type, barring maybe one Pokemon no, it's my favorite ice type, guaranteed favorite ice type right here. Like, it's fast, it's powerful, it's got a sleek design. Now I can talk about the Lucario movie. It was amazing in the Lucario movie. Freaking, like, there's just nothing I don't love about this Pokemon. The only thing I wish probably is if it were a little bit bulkier, but that's what glass cannons are for, or I guess ice cannons, because, you know, they're technically all ice cannons more or less. But Weavile, damn! I love this Pokemon so much. Weavile is amazing. You love to see him. Glaceon. I'd probably put this Mon top amazing. I think it's just barely out of the Yas tier. But, like, its design, so cool. Its cry, amazing. You'll love to see it. Random gamers, I'm gonna be salty if Vanillish line is getting shafted. You'll find out soon enough, my friend. You will find out soon enough. But, Glaceon. I like the ears. I guess technically the ears are not the part I was referring to. Like, the little, are those, I guess, bangs? Would you guys consider those bangs? I guess technically. But, like, I just really like its design. Obviously, it's an evolution, so, you know, I gotta give it some props there. The way you evolve it is pretty cool, especially in Gen 4 when you have to go to the Icy Rock. But, like, overall, I just think it's it's very beautiful. That's pretty much all I have to say. Mamoswine. This is the Pokemon I was talking about. Absolutely goated. Like, Mamoswine, like, it just takes Piloswine's design and just amplifies it so well. Also, I loved it in Gen 4 anime. Frickin' the tusks. I like the white accent on the blue for his eyes. Like, and just everything about this mon just screams, like, I am a fierce deity. You will bow down to me. But obviously, you know, it's not a deity. But, like, you get the idea. Like, he's so cool. He's just so cool. The problem with Glaceon, you almost can never use it in a normal playthrough due to how late you get it. Well, that's what randomizers are for. Speaking of randomizers, by the way, shameless plug, we do have a Pokemon Black randomizer Sleep Block coming up on May 22nd, 5 a.m. EST. Yes, you heard that right, 5 a.m. And that's going to be an exciting time, randomized. So we could very well get a Glaceon there. Would love to see you there. Anyway, shameless plug aside, what was I talking about? Mamoswine. And, like, obviously, its fierceness is what I love about it, mostly, I think, Mamoswine. Also, he really helps out you out in X and Y, you know, he helps you through the blizzard. Okay, fair, but not everyone plays randomized? That's fair enough, But, like, I was just, honestly, I just wanted the shameless segue. Appreciate you, though. I just cracked my back and it really hurt. Oh, but now it feels good. Because that's how cracking your back works. Memo is Pog, absolutely. Moving right along from Mamoswine, though, the absolute unit of a Pogmon himself, we have Frostlass, who, I'm debating if I'm going to put in Yas tier. Glad I could help you plug stuff. Hey, no worries, random gamers. Appreciate being here. Frostlass. I'm feeling like top amazing, bottom Yas, maybe. You know what? We'll stick him right next to Glalie. Probably a little bit better than Glalie is, to be honest. Just because, like, let's be honest, like, its design is almost Frostlass. Get it? Frostlass? Because, like, Frostlass was yeah. I know it was horrible, but that's the whole point. But yeah, I like the ice ear. I've never even noticed. Did you guys ever notice that its ears are actually icicles? I never noticed that. But, like, the design of Frostlass, goated. Like, I love how it looks like, something. Why am I blanking on the name of this thing? It looks like it's wearing one of those, kimonos. Like how, like the kimono girls from Heart Gold Soul Silver. Like, it looks kind of like it's wearing that, but also it's Ice Ghost, which is a super cool typing in my opinion. Granted, it's kind of frail when it comes to certain typings, but that's with any Pokemon, you know, unless you're talking about Sableye or Spiritomb in Gen 4 and below. Actually, Gen 5 and below. Now I think about it. I personally put Glaceon Noise in my eyes. Frostlass outclasses it. Well, to be fair, just because it outclasses it doesn't mean it should move down a tier. Like, for example, well, I mean, I guess the example is this. Like, I love Glalie, but I think Frostlass is just a little bit cooler, you know? So, cooler, no pun intended. Also, you did Mr. Mime and Casper form dirty, my guy? I mean, yes. I don't like them. What do you mean? This is Taco's tier list after all. But, you know, you guys can put your input in the chat below as well. You know, like, that's kind of the thing. At the end of the day, this is my opinion, so, you know, don't take too personally. You know, I guess that should be said about anything I do in general. Shaking my head? Yeah. It do be how it do be. Speaking of do be, well, I mean, I don't really know how that segues whatsoever, if I'm being totally honest with you. But Rotom Frost, which I was not expecting to see on this list, if I'm being honest. But nevertheless, you know, 100% I'm just screwing around. I know you are. I'm just screwing around back. You know, you gotta have that banter. You know, like if you know, if I took everything seriously that's said in the chat, I'd probably be one of the worst streamers ever. Which, like, straight up, like, if you look at the chat and you see something negative and you're immediately gonna start screaming at them, like, what are you doing, fam? Calm down. It's not an issue, you know? Just say, oh, please don't say that, or please don't do that, or just frickin' bun them, you know? Rotom Ice is very frigid. I loved it. I loved it. That was good. I appreciated that pun greatly. I do like that. However, I do also love Rotom. So Rotom, simply because it's Rotom, I'm going to put it up here. Alright? Now, obviously, you know, there are other forms of Rotom that are not as good, but, like, I really like the design of Rotom Frost. First of all, it's big. It's beefy. It's a fridge. It is a frickin' fridge. I will frickin' store some frickin' like hot dogs in that frickin' fridge, and I'm gonna take them out and I'm gonna cook them on a little fire. Once I give him, of course, the frickin' which one is the I'm gonna give him the oven, so he's Rotom oven, and then he's gonna cook it, and he's gonna take it out, and he's gonna go to regular Rotom, and I'm gonna give him some hot dogs. You know, very pog plates. I love me Pachinko. He's so adorable. All right, that's the name of Rotoms, by the way. For those who didn't know. Darumaka Galarian form. It's okay. It's alright. I'd probably put it like right there. Like, don't get me wrong, Darumaka is a very good, cool Pokemon. Besides the fact its poop is apparently very hot or cold depending on which form it is in. Did you guys know that? Fun fact. Darumaka's poop is very hot or cold. Yes or no? My mind is going in and out. Brain go up and down. Haha, I'm making a funny reference. Also, in fairness to my Mr. Mime comment, Mr. Mime is a running joke on channel, so he's kind of my boy at this point. So you stream, my friend. Shameless plug. Go check out Random Gamers. Anyway, who were we just talking about? Darumaka. Yeah, he's alright. He's alright. Is this a very nice list? Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down, please. I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down, Random Gamers. Anyway. That being said, Darumaka, mid-eye. Alolan Darmanitan. Alolan Darmanitan. Honestly, it's like top eye. Like, obviously I said this wasn't really tiered, but like it's kind of tiered, if I'm being totally honest. I like the afro. And yeah, it's pretty much the same just as regular Darmanitan. Like, obviously, you know, it's got that frickin' Zen mode, which we'll get into in a moment. Let's see, should I chill out? I don't care about Norm, but Zen is Yas and nothing else. Well, first of all, that was an alright joke. That was an alright joke. Don't care about Norm, but Zen is young. Oh wait, I already read that. Honestly, random gamer, I'm gonna have to beg to differ. Like, let's see here. First of all, let's finish up with Duranitan here. Like, Big Afro, he's an ice type. He's basically the same gist as regular Duranitan, but, you know, he's a little bit, honestly, I prefer regular Duranitan over him, but at the same time, you know, in my opinion. Zenmo Duranitan, this design is fire, but I'd probably put him, just bottom noise. Listen, I'm just trying to break the ice. Okay, I see what you're doing here. I appreciate it, but come on. Oh wow, there are not a lot of ice types, are there? He's a snowman that has flamethrower. What's not to love? I just like the other mons better than Darmanitan. Like, that's the thing though. A lot of the mons, like in a lot of Pokemon in general, I don't dislike. Like, in fact, most of them I actually really like regardless. But it's a tier list, you know? So I have to put other Pokemon above it, if that makes sense. So, like, obviously, if I didn't put freaking, like, this Pokemon over this Pokemon, or this Pokemon over this Pokemon, like, at the end of the day, it's just my opinion, you know? So, just because, you know, it's a snowman with a flamethrower, like, I can't, you know, like, I gotta be representative of, you know, what it, I strongly dislike, like, 7 Mons XD. Oh, give me a sec, I'm about to sneeze. False alarm, it was just on. Anywho, yeah, I think Zenmo Darmanitan is, like I said, is definitely more, it's, like, better than regular Galarian Darmanitan, but, like, it's still, you know, it's just still a bit of a newfie. Honestly, I'm gonna move Sandslash down here, just cause, you know, it's cool, the spikes are cool, but, like, it's you know. Vanillite, this Pokemon is adorable, and no one can tell me otherwise. Bang. Right there. It's top right, easy clap. It's the floating ice cream. What's not to love about it? It is really, really cool. Also, given my jokes in your tier list and profile, should I leave you alone? Now, see, I feel like that was not really segued good, like, the way I would do that probably is, like, I would say something about, like, Abomasnow, for example. Abomasnow is, you know, he's a grass ice type, so obviously you say, there's Abomasnow way that I would leave you alone, because that gets the connection with the ice types, it gets you the connection with the grass type, and it gets you the pun to segue into the leaf pun. You get what I'm saying? Granted, I'm no freaking, you know, comedic genius. I didn't take improv classes or anything, but that's just how I personally would do it. And you know what? That's fair enough. And you know, anyway, Vanillite, very cute. I love the ice cream in the aspect. Sorry, I'll try not to be cheesy. That's good of you. That's good of you. Now see, because you gave the cheesy, I went into the cheese aspect. I hope you're not fed up with these puns. All right, let's stop with the pun war for now. We're here for the ice type Pokemon, of course. So let's see here. We got Vanillish here. Vanillish, I'd probably put in the same tier as Vanillite. Like, the Derpy Smile, I love. I like how it gets a little bit more icy, if you will. The cone is very cool. It's a giant icicle. Overall, I just think it's a very cool mon. Vanillix. I'm gonna probably put Vanillix. Obviously, I love the steam. But we're gonna probably put him. He probably goes like right there. There we go. I'm really degrading Okay, what? I can't remember. Wow, my brain just went burr. I'm really degrading Tri-Ego. Okay, I'm done now. Okay, cool. Alright, continuing on with the list then. Vanillish. I love this Pokemon's design. It's very cool. It's basically the 2 Vanillishes clumped into one. I love the freaking straw thing, like the steam chimney type deal going on here. I just think it's a very solid mon. Solid ice, as one might say. Let's see here. Lisa Rocha, what do you think about Auroras and Omora? We will discover that soon. They are coming up soon down the tier list. We're just going in order of generation, because because to be perfectly frank, that's the order of the tier list, and I didn't want to like mix them up or anything. But for the moment, we did just put Vanillish on the list, so we'll go from there. Cubchoo, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. I'd probably put him like right there. The snot is a bit off-putting for me, if I'm being honest, because I have Aurora's as a shiny. Pog, please. Let's see here. It's just a little cute bear, you know? He's a little cute polar bear with his freaking little snot falling out, and his freaking, like, he's just look at this, look at them. Look at them. You can't tell me that's not adorable. Like, look at that beautiful bugger. Like, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely adorable. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Anywho, Beartic. I think it's a step down. It's a step down from Cubchoo. Don't get me wrong, Beartic's okay. But, like, its design just really doesn't do it for me. It's literally just a polar bear with an ice beard. Which, granted, that can be said about a lot of Pokemon. They're just basically the thing they're based off of. But, like, the thing that really puts me off, though, if you look closer, you can see a giant freaking just hair belly from Beartic. And that just rubs me the wrong way. I don't, ugh. Like, it just creeps me out. Like, if you know, you know. But, like, other than that, though, it's just a polar bear with an ice beard. That's pretty much it. Obviously, the reason it's not in meh, or not in absolute rubbish, is because, you know, Beartic's actually good. But, like, overall, I'd probably put it above Regice here. So, yeah, overall, I think it's pretty solid. But it is meh. Cragano! Okie dokie. We should be back now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Apologies. I was wondering what happened. Yeah, we've been having some minor hiccups here and there, but we're fine nonetheless. We are back and ready to roll. As you can clearly see, we are back. I think we're back anyway. I hope we're back. If we're not back, oofy. Let's see what we got here. Where were we? We were talking about Cragano, a big snowflake. So, overall, its design is pretty cool. That was a tad bit funny. Right? Thankfully, you realized what happened? Absolutely. I'm usually always paying attention over there now, just because that's been happening a lot recently. I've been trying to figure out what's been going on, but, like, it's a bit of a oofy, poopy, swoopy, loopy doopy. Because, the situation. But, you know, whatever. Cragano. Like I said, its design is decent. I like the chains coming out of it. I just think it's, you know, it can go in alright. Probably, you know, just under Cloister. Overall, I think it's just, you know, it doesn't really do it for me. Like, it just looks kind of, yeah. Yeah, so basically, YouTube keeps dying. That's pretty much it. That's what's been happening to, I think, a lot of creators recently. Just Streamlabs just completely stops connecting to, YouTube, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Why, hello. We should be back once more. Can we please? You know what? We're done talking about the snowflake. You know, that's cool. Like, it's a cool Pokemon. It's alright. You know. Anywho, let's hope this doesn't happen again. Cause goodness me, let's see here. Brain Go Bird. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's probably AKA my favorite because their shiny is beautiful. It's fixed again. Awesome. You'll have to hear it. You'll have to see it. You'll have to frickin' shear it, because it's a sheep. I don't know. Okay. Let's try and get through the final, like, 12 or something like that. 13 Pokemon before the stream, knock on wood, potentially will not die again, because it's not going to die again. It's definitely not going to die. You hate Cryogonal, I think? No, not really. I kind of talked myself into it being a cool Pokemon overall. Oh, YouTube hates Cryogonal. Yeah, that makes total sense. We got 3 Curums here. So I'm just going to talk about all of them collectively. I do think one of them is better than the other 3, but, like, overall it's pretty cool. I'll probably put them up here. I think this is probably how I would tier them, because I like Black Curum better than White Curum. I think Electric Dragon is of way cooler typing and a more unique typing than White Curum, because, like, you obviously got Turtonator, but, like, I don't think there's any Dragon Electric. Oh, no. Mega Ampharos. Mega Ampharos is a Dragon Electric type. But, overall, I think all 3 Curums, very good design, very cool. I like the gimmick with the DNA splicers for the 2 black and white Curums respectively. But overall, I just think they're really cool. They're pretty nice, I must say. And yeah, overall, I like the big turbo engine on the bottom, or I guess the back of black and white Curums. You'll find out more about those things when we do our fire and electric type thingamabobbers. I just got 0 to death to you. I just got a 0 to death as Byleth on Robin. Hey, we'd love to see that. I love the Smash Bros. We might be streaming Smash Bros sometime again this week. Not sure at the moment, but we should be fine. AKA down B, smash down. Blah, blah. Down B, down smash, down B. Okay. That doesn't really make sense though. Well, I guess if you did it in, I assume, what happened was you hit him the first time with the down B, then he probably held shield and you killed the shield with your down smash, and then you finished him off with a down B. At least that's what I'm guessing. Anyway, Icy Dinos. Amora, I could see Amora being very cute. I'll probably put him like right there. I like the rainbow aspect of their ears. I like how it's just a little Brontosaurus. Like, it's very cool. I like how it walks, you know. It looks very stylish when it walks, you know. No, it's just having the AI being dumb. Playing against CPU, I see, yep. Yeah, but overall, I think Amora is a very cool Pokemon. Aurora's definitely a bit better. I'd probably put Aurora's probably like right... probably... right there. Oh, trust me, I know what Aurora's shiny look like. It's the purple accents, right? I actually had a shiny Aurora's at one point. I don't remember where it went, but I think I still have it on my Pokemon Y, I want to say. But yeah, overall, big ass Brontosaurus. I like its Aurora aspects, hence the name Auroras. But like, it's a really cool design overall. Nothing too crazy about it, in my opinion. It's actually white. Oh, you know what? It is white. I do remember that now. I did definitely have that, though. I did definitely have that. The white one. But anyway, yeah, I just think it looks pretty cool. It's very strong. Rock Ice is not what you want to be having when you're fighting a fighting type. But overall, you know, good Pokemon. Good Pokemon. Birdmite. Birdmite. I think it's cool. I love me a good old Birdmite. I think you're confusing it with Alolan Sandslash or Sandshrew shiny. No, I've never actually seen Alolan Sandshrew or Sandslash or shiny, actually, now that I think about it. I do love me Birdmite, though. I think it's really cool. I actually used it in a Nuzlocke back in the day before I started streaming. It was very good. Very, I think it was pretty bulky last I checked. I don't remember off the top of my head. I haven't used it in ages, after all. But I just think it looks very cool. And it kind of reminds me of, if you guys have ever played Kingdom Hearts, the Ice Cues. Not to be confused with the Ice Cube as in the Pokemon, the Ice Cube. But like the Ice Cube Heartless from Kingdom Hearts, if you guys didn't know what that, if you guys know what that is. But anyway, Birdmite, pretty cool. Avalugg. I love my coffee table. I just love my coffee table. I'm gonna put it up in amazing tier. Like, it's kind of a turtle, but it's a coffee table turtle. And also, it's just, I just really like it. Can I show you what? No, I'm not gonna do that. If you're referring to bringing the shiny on screen, that just take way too long. And, honestly, besides the outages, yeah. I'll be all set on that front. But Avalugg, I love this mod. So cool. It's very bulky. I love that. And also, the Ice Cube thing from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, exactly. Never seen it. Oh, you're talking about the Heartless. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know how I would bring that up. Let's see here. Sure. You know what? We'll bring that up. I thought you meant the Auroras, because I'm like, you know what how shiny Auroras looks like. But let's see here. Ice Cube Heartless. Let me see if I can find it here. Here it is. Okay, let me see here. Ice Cube. And that is what it looks like right there. And if you look closely, you can see there's definitely some similarities between the two. You got the little point, you got that right there. And yeah, it's pretty much that. Mr. Bread Pirate, how are we doing today in the chat? What are we up to? We are doing our Ice-type Pokemon tier list. Alright, let me get rid of this right here. Where'd it go? Right there. We'll just get rid of that now. How are we doing today, Mr. Bread Pirate? And how are we doing... Well, pretty much everybody in the chat as well. I don't think I asked that today. Yeah, nevertheless, though, where were we? Yes, we were talking about Avalugg. Avalugg, very Pogmon. Very Pog. Crabominable. The reason it's called Crabominable is because it's meh. Crabominable is abominable, to say the least. Abomination. It looks dumb. It acts dumb. Yeah, I might put it in absolute. Yeah, top of absolute rubbish. I don't like this book. I think Crabrawler was cool, but it was a huge downgrade evolving. Ice Fighting is a decent typing, but I've been doing great. I've been doing a lot of work recently, so yeah, I haven't been able to join. Hey, Mr. Bread Pirate, you got your own life, you know, you have no obligation to be here, but when you are here, I couldn't be happier. You know? That's the thing. You have no obligation to be here, but I love it when you are here. Because that's, I love it when you are here. And that's said about everybody. If you're ever not here, don't worry about it, alright? You just go on with how you need to do things, alright? I am not a necessity, alright? I am just here to give you that good, awesome content when you need it. And that's really all I can do, you know? And you know what? If I can give you a smile, I'll give you a freaking smile, you know? I'm very good at that. Look at this beautiful taco face. You can't help but see the taco and be like, whoa. That's made me happy. Well, at least I'd hope for that anyway. But without further ado, let's continue on the list before I get too in depth with how awesome you guys are. Because, let's be honest, you guys are freaking amazing. I can't front with you. The taco speaks no lies. But anyway, speaking of lies, you know what rhymes with lies? Mr. Rhyme. It doesn't rhyme with Mr. Rhyme. It just doesn't rhyme with Mr. Rhyme. Yeah. I could have segued that a bit better. But Mr. Rhyme, I think it's better than Alolan Mr. Mime. But I don't think it's as... I'd probably put it probably right there. It's a cool design. I like the tap dancing aspect. You know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The belly is a bit weird. Looks like a clown face. It's a little bit weird. But overall, I like the mustache. I like the top hat. Well, I guess it's not really a top hat. It's more of a showman's hat, if you will. But overall, it's a pretty decent mon. I really have no complaints about it besides it just looks a little creepy. But that's with all the Mr. Mime lines, so what can you do? Snom. And we should be back. Hello. We should be back now. Hello. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there, to be honest with you. It would appear that YouTube just disconnected the entire server network from me. Or something like that anyway. It was very strange, I'll be honest with you. But nevertheless, Snom, top of nice for sure. Maybe even amazing, you know, we'll put it up in amazing. You know why? Because, you know, we can move stuff around, you know? We have the power. But yeah, apologies for, I guess after the fact with the VOD, it would be just cuts. But, again, do apologize for whatever the heck is going on with YouTube today. It's been happening a couple times throughout the weeks, but it's definitely prominent today for sure, more often than not. Knock on wood, we should be able to get through the last 5 here. Well, I have you right here, though. Have you hit that notification bronzong bell yet? Very beautiful. Very beautiful. You are disrespecting your Lord and Savior Psalm? Well, if I'm being perfectly honest, it's a nice Pokemon, but I'm not gonna rate it just because it's the Lord and Savior. Like, Arceus isn't gonna be in like Yost here. Well, I don't know about that yet. Depends on what normal types there are. But like to compare to. But like for now, Snom is there. And you know what? At the end of the day, this is my list, my opinion. You know, you guys can put your input in the chat or in the comments below. But you know, sometimes I just gotta freaking go with the flow, or something like that. Anyway, I don't know what I'm on about. I don't plan this. I don't plan scripts. Although scripts would be kind of cool. But anyway, with that being said, drop the bass. Yeah, there's the bass drop. Frostmoth. Look at its derpy little face. I know, it's very cute. But like, cuteness can only get you so far. Unless you're freaking Ninetales, I guess, in this case. Although I guess that's more beauty than cuteness. But it's also pretty powerful, so that's the thing. Frostmoth. Oh, what a downgrade. Ooh, what a downgrade. It's probably meh. What a downgrade. That's probably the biggest downgrade of any evolution line right there. That is... Yes, that is definitely the biggest downgrade. For sure. Frostmoth is cool. But like, it's just... I just don't really like it. It's Bug and Ice, if I'm not mistaken. So, wait, is it Bug and Ice? I think it's Bug and Ice. Yes, I think it's Bug and Ice. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, if it is not Bug and Ice, but I'm pretty sure it's Bug and Ice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But like, times 4 weak to fire, not really applicable in this conversation. But like, its design kind of creeps me out, if that makes sense. And also, it just doesn't rub me the right way, you know? I gotta feel that the Pokemon is cool in order for it to be cool or cute or, you know, beautiful or whatever. And this Pokemon just doesn't scream any of those to me. It's mediocre in battle, to my knowledge. And like Snom, it's just a huge downgrade from Snom. Anyway, Ice Cube. It's alright. It's alright. I'd probably put it like right there. Okay, Cloister, why are you down in this area? We're gonna put Cloister up here, just because the other Pokemon comparatively are just, you know, in this tier anyway, Cloister is definitely a better Pokemon, or in my opinion anyway. By Ice Cube, and by extension, weird top hat Ice Cube, they're pretty derpy. They're just penguins with giant ice cubes on their heads, or blue oval heads, which to be fair isn't bad necessarily, but it doesn't really scream like my kind of Pokemon, you know? And overall, they're just, you know, they're kind of cute. They're cute, you know, they're penguins, you know, you can't help but not call a penguin cute. But at the same time, you know, it's kind of a bit of an oofy. I think this is Arctozolt. I want to say that's his name. What did they do to my boy? I don't know which boy you're referring to, so I'm going to continue on like I know, and, yeah, Arctozolt, it's probably like right there. Like, it looks cute, like it's cool, no pun intended. Like the top half I like, the weird bird thing. The bottom half is okay. Snom is my boy, yeah. Like the bottom half is okay. Like nothing too fancy about it, you know. It's just floppy little fins with some iciness. But overall, you know, it's there. Arctovish I like a bit better, if I'm being totally honest. I'd probably put it like right there. I like the top half of it for sure more than the bottom half. And you know, it's got that fishish rend. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't really have much to say about either of these two fossils because I don't really ever use them. Because I don't really play Gen 8 that much unless I'm shiny hunting. But overall, you know, I think the tier list came out pretty well. What do you guys think? Like, do you like it? Dislike it? You know? Like, do you have any differing opinions? You know? You know, obviously, please don't dislike the video. But anyway, ooh, the music is sublime now. But yeah, overall, I'd say the tier list came out pretty well. As I said in the comments, you know, if you guys have any differing opinions, let me know. In the stream chat as well. We're gonna be talking about it for a wee bit. Probably for another like maybe 4 or 5 minutes or so, and then we're gonna go on a nice spicy raid to another channel somewhere on YouTube, and we'll go from there. But yeah, do we see anything that we can change at all? Is there anything that screams like this should probably be like higher, lower, maybe? One thing that is screaming to me, I think Dugong can probably come down a little bit. Probably like right there. It could go right there, I think. I think Cloister can probably go up here. Dislikes video because Snom isn't 2. I'm kidding, likes video because this is purely opinion. Well, I appreciate that, Lisa. I appreciate that. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Again, the tier list. Let me know thoughts, comments below, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bronzong bell, sub and like, or I guess sub if you're new around here, all that good juicy stuff. We are going to go on a raid here in a second here, so stick around, and I'll drop that link in the chat so you guys can, you know, raid whoever we're jumping on. Let's see here. We're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid my friend. We're gonna go raid my friend Gabe, aka Purple Fire. He actually just did a recent sleep block. So if you guys want to go check him out, the link will be dropping in momentarily. He's doing some Mario Kart over there. So if you guys want to go show him some love with the hashtag Taco Raid, would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all having a fantastic day. Thank you again for joining me for this little ice type adventure, walking in a winter wonderland, as they say. And I'll catch you later. Peace.